I'm Lise Bryant here with head men's basketball coach Blake Mellinger. Coach, you opened the season this past Tuesday at Tusculum. The Pioneers were able to pull away there at the end of the second half for the win. But what were your takeaways from that season opening game?
That our defense needs to improve significantly. Um, you would think scoring 96 points, you give yourself a chance to win the game, but we gave up too many easy buckets there down the stretch in the last. I don't think it's 8 or 10 minutes of the game, and we couldn't keep them off the foul line either. And I think that kind of did us in.
And then one of the highlights, I guess you can say, from y'all's end was Cameron Whiteside. He came out in the season opening game, scored a career high 42 points, 18 for 19 at the line, added 11 rebounds for his career double double. Just talk a little bit about his performance and the growth you've seen from him just from last season to this first game.
Yeah, he gets better and better every single day. I mean, I can remember back when we recruited him, we told him that we wanted him to come in and score the ball, and he's definitely doing that for us. So I think that's a trend that will continue.
And then two players who are returning to the court this year after being injured last year are Caleb Carter and Drew Green. Carter came out and had 17 points and hit 5 threes. Green added 6 rebounds and 6 assists. So just talk about what you're hoping to see from them as they kind of make their way back into the starting rotation this season.
Yeah, I mean Caleb. I think Caleb kind of picked up really where he left off. Last year before he got hurt. I mean, if you think back there to the middle of the season last year, he was playing really well until he went out with an injury, and he's another guy that's just gotten better over the course of the all season. And Drew, I think Drew's just got, he's got to get comfortable with his role. He's very capable, and he's been practicing really well. He didn't have a great game on Tuesday, but I have no doubt that he'll bounce back tomorrow.
And then we talked about last time some of these newcomers stepping up for you all. And excuse me, Tyler Lloyd was one of those players who came out and had 16 in his debut off the bench. And then you had several freshmen also score some points and get some minutes in that Tuesday night game. So just talk a little bit about what you saw from not only Tyler Lloyd, but also from some of the other guys that saw the court.
Yeah, Tyler. I mean, Tyler's a really dynamic player, so he gives us something that's a little different. He's another guy that can score the ball really well, but he also, with his length and athleticism, he can do a lot of different things. He can be disruptive defensively. He can rebound the ball. He can finish around the basket. So it was really good to see that. Those are things he's done in practice, but it was good to see him carry that over to the floor. And then the freshmen Ben and Isaiah, like they came in and they were really fearless going into the first game. I really didn't know how they would respond. Anytime a freshman goes out to play his first game, you kind of wonder what you're going to get just because of the nerves and the anxiety of it. But those guys, they stepped out and played like they were playing playing at the local Y or in the backyard or whatever. So I was really pleased with them, and I only can see them continuing to grow.
And then looking ahead to Saturday's matchup against Coker, you all split the series last year, but you were able to hold them to 38.5% shooting from the field in that season finale win that you all had. So what are you focusing on this go around heading into Saturday's matchup with Coker?
Yeah, I think it's kind of the same. We've got to decide that as a team we're gonna sit down and guard them on the defensive end, and I think if we do that, that we will. If we do that along with taking care of the basketball and not turning the ball over on the offensive end, we'll give ourselves a chance to win.
And tip off between the Cavaliers and the Cobras is scheduled for 8 p.m. inside the David J. Pryor Convocation Center. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.